I said, I'm coming down with my Airstream and I'm going to trade it. And I traded it. I was no hesitation. And I'm not sorry I did.
Welcome to our channel. We're taking a quick break from our off-grid home build to visit the Spring Fling New England egg rally of fiberglass campers. We discovered that there are some campers here that we have never seen before. So we're going to go and check out the 17-foot Cortez camper.
Joey and Oliver stay.
Hello.
Good boys. They're my travel buddies. So my name is Kim Stillwell, and this is my Cortez 2023. They made 160 of these. They're now making a new monocoque design that has no frame. It's going to be lightweight. This weighs 2,600 pounds. The new one's only going to weigh 1,600 pounds with a gross weight of 35. So that's good. But I like I've done so much to it now. You know, I've added the mod where I put a bike bunk and you can add a bike rack to it. This has the dual tanks. It has the dual marine battery and you can change it to lithium. It has a converter already in there. This is a electric jack and electric stabilizers, which is really nice. I also put they say you don't need a weight distribution, but I don't like to travel without one, so I have a weight distribution on it. I tow with a Jeep Grand Cherokee. It's 6-cylinder. Any 6-cylinder should pull this thing. With these campers, with any fiberglass campers, it's so easy to do things to make them your own. And I did the quick release because I think this is Harbor Freight, $8. You can buy the whole kit. And then when you're done, you just clip it together and your hose stays in one piece. That's a mod I learned from Casita people. This has a Timbren suspension. It's independent suspension. These come with a drop suspension, and then I put the straight ones on, and it made it 4 inches higher. It's connected right to the frame, and there's no axle. And there's not an ounce of wood in this whole camper. This whole camper is fiberglass with the exception of the frame. So they're really easy to do maintenance on because there's just a little nipple here you put grease in, and you can take this hubcap off and get grease in your bearings. So they're really easy on maintenance. That's another thing I like. This is gel coat, and the color is infused all the way through, and they'll let you pick out a color you want, top or bottom. Both can be the same color. This is one of their standard colors, so I went with this. So what's on the inside? I put this on my door because this, you know, have you ever got locked out of your camper? You don't like to think about that. It comes with this screen door. It comes with this shade, front shade. And come on in. So they have these LED lights all the way around. Now this was made by a boat manufacturer first, so they have all marine hatches. I put my spice rack right here because it's unusable space, so I figured I can. But these hatches go completely all the way around. There's no compartment. So this is all storage. There's a ton of storage under this bed, but because I made a permanent bed, I did hatches down below so I can belly crawl. It's got a 3-burner stove with an oven that I keep my pots and pans in, a really deep sink, and it comes with the cutting board and everything, but I just kind of like to let it air out. LED lights. It comes with a marine stereo, 19-inch TV. These windows I really like. They're dual pane. Now the whole camper is double hulled. So this is a 4-season camper with tank warmers. But this right here has a double pane window. They go all the way up. You can have your privacy screen or screen. Anything you see in here for a mod was off of Amazon. I put that hatch in myself because all you need is a multi-tool. So I can put my towels, toilet paper. There's a lot of storage in there. All of these hatches are bolts and screws. So you've got this much of mistake. You can make a mistake. You know what I mean? So if I cut it a little too big, it will cover it. And then if these break, you can just get a new one on Amazon. It's got an instant on hot water. So that's for that. It's got your tank monitors. It's got air conditioning, furnace, and tank warmers. I have a camping group in Florida, and once a month we meet in a state park. And this is just like taking my home away from home. It's just perfect. I mean, I've got it for me and my 2 dogs. I've got my bed, I've got a seating, I've got my TV, and then I drive from Florida to New Hampshire every year. So I stop at Cracker Barrels. This is just like I pop my dogs in the back. I go get dinner, walk them, come back in.
And you've had it for how long?
A year. And before that, I had an Airstream. And as beautiful as it was more compartmentalized. So it was kind of, this feels very open and not so claustrophobic. The floor rotted in my Airstream, and this has no wood in it. So that's why I wanted to go fiberglass. My friends took a camping trip in the Airstream and of casita, because nothing happened to the casita, but the Airstream, they had a hailstorm. So I wanted something that was going to last for a long time, and I think any fiberglass will. My floor of my Airstream was starting to rot, so I took it to a dealer, and they had this on the lot, because they sell these at dealerships all over the United States, not just, they're out of Ohio. You can buy direct, but the dealerships sell it. I saw this on the lot, and I made a deposit on it before I even got to it. I was at the campsite, and I said, I'm coming down with my Airstream, and I'm going to trade it, and I traded it. I was no hesitation, and I'm not sorry I did. There's nothing you can't do to it. I added, on the roof, because it's double hulled, there's a space, finger space. I was able to drill through the first one, run a cable, took the microwave out. Now I've got an external antenna. There's nothing you can't do. I put an extra plug in. I put this in, and this is so if I'm boondocking at like Cracker Barrel, I can use plugs. It's got USB ports. So I attach that to the lights. I put a plug here. I put a plug down here. The plug down there comes from the outside plug. I put a hatch here so I could get to it. And then I put vinyl on the seats. These were all cloth seats, so this is just staple gun. They came off, staple gunned them. That's why I like this camper. There's just nothing you can't add or modify or do to it. I moved the TV. The TV originally was on this side. Now they're putting them on this side. But so I had some holes, so I put a light there with another USB port so I can have my phone at night. But it's real easy to clean. I put this backsplash in. I put all these shower caddies. The shower caddies also have little hooks you can buy, so that's great for my utensils. The drawers are a little small, so I put a silverware caddy right here. This is my trash can, and I've got a child safety lock because my dogs learned how to get to it from the bed. So one thing I did is I had these panels painted to match this, but this is an 8 cubic foot refrigerator. I mean, look at the size freezer space. Look at the refrigerator space. It's like I travel from Florida to New Hampshire, and I can empty my refrigerator from home, take it with me, and then coming back do the same thing. This is called the Cortez 17. They're all 18 feet 1 inch to the tongue. They have a model that's a 16, but it's an 18 foot to the tongue. But it has a king bed, and then instead of the oven, you have a 2-burner stove with your refrigerator here, so that you can have a king bed. It's all kind of pushed out, and the shower is still the same size. They're also coming out with a 22, which will look just like this, big refrigerator, and it has a dinette in here with a bed that goes down. The 22 is going to be nice. It's also 2 feet wider. So that's going to be, I think that's going to be a game changer in the industry right there. They're also coming out with a 27, and by the end of the summer, I'm hoping they have their 13. Their 13 is going to be so light, because it'll be that monocoque design, that I think a very small car can pull those.